Hey guys, Casual Retro Gamer here. Today we're taking a look at Guardian on the Amiga CD32. Developed by Mark Sibley and released by Acid Software in '94, Guardian is an open world 3D shooter that some would call a Star Fox clone for the Amiga. So let's get into it and see for ourselves. Each level starts with a nice scaling and rotation effect, dropping you into a third person view of your ship. The alien mothership arrives to drop off 5 dronoids, and it's our job to take these out before they destroy the planet's resources. Take out the first 5, then the alien mothership returns to drop off another 5. The dronoids are protected by a cast of alien fighters, so it's important to stay on the move as these fighters are quite good at targeting you as well. You really need to try and take them out at the same time as fighting the dronoids. Destroy the second set of dronoids, take out the remaining stragglers, and the level is complete. You're presented with another nice effect at the end of the level as your ship flies off into the sky. As mentioned before, this is an open world shooter, so to help us track those dronoids and destroy them, we are given 2 scanners. The left hand scanner is a long range one that only shows the position of the dronoids. The right hand scanner is a short range which shows us the position of dronoids and any enemy fighters in our vicinity. This is only the second level and already you can see the amount of enemy fighters are starting to become overwhelming. And this in the game only continues to get harder as the levels progress. The dronoids, when destroyed, will occasionally drop power-ups, such as a blue power-up there, which gives you a laser boost. There's also a green power-up, which is a shield boost, a yellow power-up, which gives you a tracking missile, and a silver power-up, which gives you twin lasers. Collecting 30,000 points gives you an extra life and an extra smart bomb. The amount of smart bombs you have can be seen adjacent to the yellow dot at the top left of the screen. In this case I have 3. Directly below that shows you your stock of tracking missiles, and below that again shows you your laser level. As you can see, the environments in this game are also destructible, which is a nice feature of a 1994 shooter if I do say so myself. But running into trees or buildings also does significant damage to your ship. Complete the third level by taking out all 10 dronoids, and the alien mothership arrives, sucking you up into it, where you must destroy tiles that appear while trying to avoid the enemy fighters. These levels are however quite easy to beat. All you have to do is bank hard left, keep spamming the fire button, and you'll very quickly take it out. I much personally would have preferred to see a more open world take on this end of level boss fight, maybe having you fight the boss from the outside rather than the inside. But that is a minor complaint, and upon defeating the boss we are given another nice effect, completing the level. Guardian can be a difficult enough game. The first 3 levels and boss fight is easy enough, but even moving into World 2 is a serious step up in difficulty, and World 3 onwards just simply becomes hectic. It's not that you have more than 5 of the dronoids to destroy at any one time, but it's their supporting fighters and tanks that really start to outnumber you. The only real option here is to make best use of the open terrain and keep moving, but the overwhelming quantity of enemy fighters in the later levels will overcome you eventually, leading to what is, in my opinion, a cheap death. My personal best in this game is getting to World 5, but there are 10 worlds in total, so good luck seeing the rest. Graphically the game looks great for the time with its flat shaded polygons and colourful scrolling horizon. This works well in my opinion, and the flat shading hasn't aged as bad as some other textured games might have. The CD32 can struggle a bit with frame rate when things get a bit hectic and you're being swarmed with enemy fighters, but do remember this is a '94 game, and at the time, well, we didn't really notice or even care that much. The addition of the recently released Terrible Fire 328 memory expansion does really help, but there is still lag at times. Sound effects and music really are where this game comes to life. The soundtrack is an awesome mix of CD audio tracks that are fast paced and help keep you on your toes during the action. This is one place though that the Amiga 1200 port really does suffer, as all music is cut from that version. Controls in the game are tight and responsive, and it's great to actually see a game on this console make full use of its joypad. In particular, I like the addition of being able to flip your ship, fly backwards, take out a line of enemy fighters, then flip over and continue. Turning your ship can be a bit twitchy at times, making it difficult to target, but I feel this is more a limit of the D-pad rather than the game itself. I think these days we are just a little spoilt by analog sticks, which themselves allow for very precise controls when compared to a D-pad. In all, this is one of my favourite games on the CD32. Developed by Mark Sibley and released by Acid Software in 1994, it really does set a precedent for what this Wii console could do. Fast-paced arcade action in a 3D open world, it's just a shame other game companies didn't follow suit. I do understand people comparing it to Star Fox, as at a glance it does appear to copy the Nintendo classic, but it really isn't. Guardian is a great game in its own right, and I highly recommend you picking up a copy for your Amiga CD32. Reviews at the time scored the game favourably, ranging from 83% in Amiga Computing to 92% in Amiga CD32 Gamer. My only possible complaint for this game is the lack of a save feature, making replayability a bit tedious at times, having to always start from the beginning. The CD32 version is widely available and can be had for under £20, making it one of the cheaper games on this console. The Amiga 1200 version is also worth a look, but I feel you will miss that CD audio. Well, that's it guys, just a quick video this week. Thank you very much for watching Casual Retro Gamer, and I'll see you next time.